Test. There we go. I think I'm good to go. Welcome on in, guys. Excuse me. My face is going to be tingly all day. I was chopping up habanero peppers for my lunch. It was very spicy, very delicious, but I have a habit of touching my face. So, as a result of that, we have the issue of burning sensation. I gotta restore the Twitch. Let's see. It says I'm offline. Because of course it does. Oh no, it's working right away. Look at that. All right. Interesting. Okay. So I just needed to reset something on Twitch, and it seemed to just fix itself. Oh, it's stuck on art as well. So the tag stayed from before. Okay. So I'm wondering if a setting on Twitch changed following an update, and I just needed to set that once. All right, I will take it. Do my standard message test to make sure they all work on all the platforms. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, look at that. YouTube's being more responsive now. That's interesting. Okay, so we come in here. We throw one. And the axe just works. Bang. You pick them all up. That all just works. So the next stage is we're going to need to make an animation to equip the throwing axe. And we're going to need an animation to throw the throwing axe. And then an animation to put either the throwing axe away or go back to the weapon you're holding. Ideally. So, I'd say 3 animations are needed for that. Oh, we can go to our animation folder. I don't think we have a good animation level for this. So maybe we create a new one. Interaction. Let's do this one because it'll be pretty small. And then we will what is this? This isn't even an animation. I think I was just testing something on this. Okay, so there's nothing really here. Why don't we just say screw it? Let's say screw it. And let's do some throwing axe animations on this thing. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I see. I think it went to 420. Play. Yeah. You know what? We'll keep it on here. We'll do a new character rig though. Let's go ahead. I think we can use this level though. So rename. Oh, it's right here. Character, interact, and character, interact, and equipment. There we go. That should be pretty good. Hey, Tomboy, welcome in. I knew I heard somebody. Okay, so we're just going to create a new animation rig here. We'll zero this all out. By the way, Tomboy, do you have you up for some shiv today or no? Think you got time? We'll do the V2. I like this one, it looks better. So we want to do maybe 90 seconds of the first one, which will be the equip throwing axe, sword, and shield. You can play? Perfect. So, go to sequencer. We're going to make this 90 seconds. And we want to play the... let's rename this rig here quick to throwing axe. We're just going to do some animations today, and then we'll probably... I don't think we'll rig anything, to be honest, because the animations will take a long time. But the animation is fun. I cooked some pasta this morning, for lunch, I should say, not this morning, with habanero peppers, and my face is on fire right now. Like, I ate the food, it was spicy, but it calmed itself down after about like 10 minutes. But my face is just fucking getting its ass kicked because I kept touching my face while I was cutting peppers, apparently. I do not recommend cutting peppers and touching your face. So yeah, we want to import an animation here. This just feels a little awkward, but I want to do the orthodox. One hand shield orthodox stance. Right here. So which way are we keeping our throwing axes? So the hilt of our swords here. I think our throwing axes should be over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to sheath our sword quick. Which is going to be pretty cheap. We're just going to do a quick little, because you don't really see him from this angle, I don't think we need to teleport the sword to his hip. We just need to snap it over here, disappear the sword altogether, and then quickly reach over here, then come up and get ready to throw. That's kind of what we're going to do. First and foremost, though, we need a starting frame. Then we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so that is that. So the first... So we're 90 frames. If we do 30, 30, and 30, that's a pretty even split. I don't like that, though. I think we're going to go 45 frames here to put the sword away. So let's just make a key pose here. Gonna kind of tuck our arm in a bit. Have the shield kind of come forward a bit. Bring that elbow out a little. And then we want to kind of bring our shoulder in. I don't want to think about that, Tomboy, but yeah, I assume that does happen. Spicing their sausage, if it were. I imagine that does not feel pleasant. Let's go in here. That. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. Something like that. Now, the motion isn't correct, but we'll fix that. I just want to make sure it looks kind of believable, what you would do when you sheath your weapon. Over gate 8, welcome on in, buddy. Doing some animation today. So I want to keyframe all of this shit. Like that. Then we can just take these. think we want to do 10 frames, like so. That's going to be good. And then we just do a little, like, anticipation to that keyframe. So we want to come up here, bring this back a bit. Bring that out a little bit. Tuck that over a bit, maybe back a hair. Just kind of knock some of this stuff around. This guy's elbows are really, like, he's really pushing his chest forward. Something like that, nice and subtle. Then you go up. You got that nice anticipation. Now we do have some rolling in the hand. We'll need to fix. But first and foremost, we need a keyframe to kind of break up the position of the hand here, because your sword doesn't go right through into a scabbard, right? Like, it's got to go up and then in. You do not just kind of phase your sword into your scabbard. So we want to actually kind of bring our hand up like this. And really kind of push that angle. Maybe even kind of twist this down a bit. Get that elbow up there a bit more. And then kind of twist the blade. Say our sword's like this. We want it up a little bit and off a little bit like that. I don't really care about what this arm's doing. Something like that, right? And then it slides in. See that? That's the motion we want. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and open this. Let's open up the... just for the sake of better visualization, we need to do... Hey, I've made back scabbards, okay, Tomboy? I made functional ones. I made a back scabbard that was designed and tested by a YouTuber that you probably know. Let me see if I can find it real quick. They call it a shabbard. But yeah, the Witcher scabbard makes absolutely no sense. Like, you'd have to dislocate your elbow, or maybe your elbow too, your shoulder, and like stretch it out like 3 feet beyond what's actually possible. I think you can see the shabbard in action over here. Do I post anything with a shabbard? I don't have anything with a scabbard. Hold on. I know I made it with a scabbard, but it's not in the pictures. I would have thought I would have put one in there for sure, because that would have gotten people's attention. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. I'm blind. See that? Big slit opening, a big catcher right there, so you can slip it in. Right there. Big and fancy. Hey, the Lumon, welcome in. But yeah, the Witcher ones are terrible. Honestly, that game in general is overrated. I get people like it for the story, and the story's fine. But the gameplay mechanics on The Witcher are at best mid. Combat is not interesting. The progression system is awful. It's kind of cool to LARP as like a monster hunter, I guess, but like it's a mid. It's a mid game with a okay storytelling if you're a 90s ship lib. Boom. So I want to get. I'm gonna put a scabbard on him just so that I can see what it looks like, so that it's close enough. I just don't want it to miss by a mile. I don't want the falchion, actually. We're gonna just use a static mesh. Static. Weapon. There. We're gonna make this movable. And make this guy throwing axe. Then it's gonna cry because it's like, oh, it's changing your name. You're gonna break the references. Fuck you. Fuck the references. Throw that in there. And we want this to be the scabbard on hip. Right there. And then we just zero out every offset we have here, and it will correct itself. Like that. Position's a little off, so I probably adjusted it a little bit. Probably something like that, or like that. Just so that it fits on the blueprint. Then we can just kind of see where our hand's going. So yeah, you can see right there, that's no bueno. We need to get this guy like that. Maybe in a bit more. That's close enough. Yoink. And again, you're not really going to see much. You're going to be... It's an over-the-shoulder game, right? So you're like this, and you're just going to do this. So... Then we want to release the hand and have it grab the hip. So we're going to make that 65 frames. We're just going to come over here and grab his hip. Because now it's time to grab the throwing axe. Never got into Witcher. Well, if you're... Honestly, I will say... They do an excellent job in the design and art style of their weapons and armor. Like, you have Gambison, you actually have legitimate Gambison in the game that looks really good in The Witcher, which most fantasy games, they'll either call it like padded armor or they won't put it in at all. Like, you look at a game like Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls game, I don't think they have any Gambison. They have leather armor, but leather armor isn't Gambison. And the leather armor in those games looks like shit compared to what historically leather armor actually looked like, which was actually like treated plates. It was like it would look almost like a piece of plate armor, but made out of leather that's been tanned and cured to be as hard as possible. And it's usually, they would put a resin in between sheets of leather to make it really durable and hard to hit. If you know who Todd's Workshop is, he does a YouTube channel on historical weapons and stuff, but he did tests on leather. And he was doing shielding and stuff as well. I think he was primarily testing a leather or a hide sort of cover for a shield, and if it would provide extra protection to the shield. But you could apply the same principle to armor, where they would put little bits of like resin and harder materials in between the sheets of the leather so that it got harder for arrows and stuff to puncture. So yeah, I think that's be cool to see a bit more authentic stuff like that in video games. The Witcher was one of the few ones that did a decent job with it. In terms of the art direction, although some of their swords got a little bit more into the fantasy realm, a lot of their swords are pretty well designed. But the combat isn't great, and the gameplay mechanics are not awesome for that game. CD Projekt Red has a very shallow progression system that rewards experience based on main quests, basically. Like, you can get more XP doing side quests, but it's significantly less. And it's not like... I love the Bethesda system of, if you want to be good at a two-handed sword, you got to use a two-handed sword. You don't just level up and then you put your experience wherever you want. You need to have experience in the thing you're doing. I think that's a really smart system. And, yeah, I don't think CD Projekt Red does a good job of that, personally. Yeah, I don't hate that. So we'll lock that in. You have the first two games and you never played them. I have Witcher 2 on the Xbox, and I couldn't get into it. But I beat the third game probably 3 times. So I've played it enough to know every flaw in the game. But, yeah. So then, finally, we want to bring this up into our throwing axe pose. So we want to kind of have this lifted up. That. And we just want to change this guy. We need to rotate him out. Let's see. Feels weirdly like distorted. Where is my elbow controller? Yeah, something like that I think is pretty good. We need to get a little bit lower though. Actually, I think I want to be hunched for the holding position, and then when we do our throw, we'll wind back. Something about like that a bit more. Yeah, something like that, I think. Maybe a little too much on the bending. I think that could work. I think. So for this guy here, we want to rotate this pelvis over a bit more. I need that hip to move a lot more convincingly. There. Like that. So that's good there. But then out here, we want to just do another sort of in between here. Obviously, we need to fix this hand position here. And we want to open the hand up. Something like that. We can just kind of blow that out of proportion. Forgot the index, that's why that looks weird. Like so. Just got to copy and paste a couple frames here. Yeah, I think that's good. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's see what we can do with this. Feed these in. That's pretty good. Then we just want to ease into the last frame, so we're gonna just soften this. Sorry. There we go. Too much. We'll do another ease in this, so that's 30 frames here. Yeah, we'll do another ease into this thing. Yeah, I don't hate it. We need to convert all of this into cubic, and then we'll do some offsets, and then we'll see what the final result looks like. So the root, we want to do the body control. Right there, that's the same as the pelvis. It does the same thing. I think that's good. Let's see. I'm going to say that's fine. Yeah, I like that. I think that's fine. That's pretty good timing. We got it done about 50 minutes. It's not terrible. Yeah, I'd let that go. Let's go ahead and just key everything on the very last frame, just so we don't accidentally fuck something up. And then we can go ahead and bake this asset. So just go in here, bake animation sequence, and we want this to be under one hand shield animation. Character one handed right here. Animation sequence underscore one hand shield underscore equip throwing axe. I think that's acceptable. Export the animation. And then we want to do we need to do a stance animation, a throw animation, and then a put away animation. So I don't know, go to 150, I guess. Go in here, 150. And we'll make this 2 seconds. So 150 plus 120 is 270. And then we'll just key everything here. And then we want to end at the last frame because we want this to loop. So key everything there. And then we want to go maybe here. Let's do our recovery, so we want to be nice and low. We're basically making like a exaggerated breathing cycle. Straighten the head out. Like that. Yeah, that's good. That's real nice. Hey, Synth, thanks for the raid, dude. Yeah, squishing your banana. Classic. So yeah, we want a nice big breathe here. We're going to want to do the same thing here, but we're going to copy and paste these frames and just make it bigger. Go the other way with it. That. And yeah, we just want to kind of go up a bit. Getting shit done. Yeah, we're doing animations today. I was going to do some coding stuff as well, but I don't think we're going to have time after all the animations get done. And to be honest, after doing all of that behind the scenes work and getting a whole bunch of shit done earlier this week, I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm not going to be... I don't really feel like putting in a solid 4 hours of work on this today. That clutter stuff, like, it seems pretty simple. You just drop little pieces of clutter in the level to kind of make it look a little bit more lively. But it is so time consuming. You gotta tweak each position, you gotta move everything where you want it. How it spawns into the level isn't the best. Alright, let's see what this looks like. That does not feel clean. Like, it feels like it transitions into a different thing. What if we made this linear for fun? Oh, hi, Mark's here. Welcome in, dude. Doing some throw an axe stuff. What happens if we make this linear? What happens if it doesn't work the way I want it to? Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Yeah. You know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna say fuck it. Let's do something else. Let's do it this way. This is just easier. Because it's trying to do 3 poses instead of 2. Because I tried to convert this keyframe into like a... Oh my god. Instead of like an in-between. And I think I just got to use it as a key pose. So what's the middle? 210. Looks about right. Then we'll just kind of bring him down a bit. Straighten this out a bit. Then correct the head position. And we'll see what happens here. Like that. Push this out a bit more. Make sure you're always on the right frame. Yeah, I don't want the hand to move that much. It's too motiony. That's much better. I just want to fix some of this. Maybe have this come forward a lot more. Kind of do a back straightening. Yeah. Cancel that. Looks like he's auditioning to be a prison wife. That's a little bit better. Okay. It's a little exaggerated, but we have the ability to tone it down, so we're gonna just keep it exaggerated and then we'll tone it down. At the end of the day, this is the angle that matters the most. I don't really care about any other angle. Let's do that. It's a little too much. Let's get that fixed. I'm fine with that. Okay. That's just the controller doing that. That's fine. Okay, so now that we got that, let's get some offsets in here. Do the body. Yeah, I don't hate that. You can get really crazy with some of these offsets. Like, look at that. So that's pretty good. And then we're just going to tone everything down a little bit. Oh, yeah? That's crazy. Yeah, I remember you were talking about you wanted to set that up in Blender. I was kind of in and out. I was cooking some supper and burning my face off with the habanero peppers. But yes, I do remember you were talking about setting up the library, and it was a bitch. Probably kind of... Was it something simple that you just overlooked? Like, that's the deal with the throwing axe, right? I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't hit a wall, and it was because I didn't set the static mesh as the scene route in the blueprint. It needs to be the scene route in order for the projectile to take the collision. So the collision was never working because the projectile was overriding it and taking the collision from the scene route, which was nothing. So it was a huge pain in the ass on that front. I imagine, was it like just a simple setting? You didn't miss anything, yeah. Welcome in, Coolest. I saw you as well. Animations are a lot of work. I'm doing an animation for a couple different things. Games and outside of games, someone's asked me to do an animation. And I am also going to reveal a little sneak peek. This isn't going to be finalized stuff yet, but I played around with some stuff this morning that should be pretty fun. So we will share that near the end of the stream as well. So I want to select pretty much everything from the root down. And we're just going to grab this. And we want to just do, I think it's this one. Instead of sound center, we want to do first key. And I think we want to change our X scale. Which axis is X and which axis is Y? I think Y is up and down. So we want to do our Y scale. And we're just going to set this to 0.5. Okay. And then we should be able to hit play here. And let's see how subtle it is. That move anything? I don't think they're moving anything. Okay, so we're just gonna take this, try this again. We're gonna make this 0.5. Let's half it one more time. Okay, maybe make that 50% stronger. I'm just going in here, guys, and changing this scale. It's kind of hard to do with one monitor. But I think that's a pretty good one right there. I think that's pretty good. Save it. We'll export this out. Character. One-handed. Then just type in animation sequence. One hand shield. Throwing axe. Shut up, Windows. Are you supposed to be dropping support? I don't want any more updates. Throwing axe. Animation sequence, one hand shield, throwing axe, and then stance. Okay. Export to animation. And you can just find it quick. Animation sequence, character, one-handed. There it is right there. Oh, it's up here. Doesn't that look cool? Ready to cause some trouble. Windows is the worst, yeah. Hey, Air Condo, welcome on in. There's that one. And then there's equip throwing axe right here. And with this one here, we want to make sure that this is set to root motion. So that you can't slide while that's happening. I may change the speed of this if I think it's too slow. And we can just do that by going into the scale here. So if I like, I want the scale to run at twice speed. It's probably high. We could do 1.5, which will be basically a second. 1/1000, 1/1000. Yeah, that's basically exactly a second. Because we're 90 frames, so if you go up 50% faster than that, that takes 45 frames out, and it's just under a second. We'll do 1 for now. If we think it needs to be faster, we'll make it faster. And we want to do we want this to be a montage. Sorry, not the stance. Oh, the equip. All right. Then we just do we'll do a nice little throw animation, and then we'll put the axe away. And then we got to do the two-handed variant. Yeah, fuck Windows. Exactly. Honestly, I still can't believe they're just dropping support and they're not really, like... I don't know if Windows 7 was like this, but I feel like it wasn't. I think they kept Windows 7 around until enough people adopted to Windows 10, because Windows 8 was such a disaster for them. They didn't have enough people to adopt, so then they just said, okay, well, fuck it, you don't have to use that, you can keep using Windows 7. And I feel like Windows 11 is getting almost similar disdain in terms of compared to like Windows 8, and I think people are and I think Microsoft's just going, yeah, fuck you guys, we're just gonna squeeze you on over, but kind of push you on to the new one. We don't care if you don't like it. I think is a little bit that's gonna, well, it won't bite them in the ass per se, because they have a monopoly on operating systems pretty much. Oh well. So now we need to do a throwing animation. I'm thinking... I'm thinking 45 seconds, 45 frames. 60. We'll do 60. Wrong math. We want this. Oh, right, it won't let me. 370 and 310. So yeah, we'll go 20 to 30 is the throw, and then it's just going to be picking up another axe and going back to the original pose, effectively. So, yeah, I guess we'll key all this in. We'll leave that blank for now. Yeah, 320. You want to have a big wind up, get ready to throw the axe. I think it'll be the same principle of just like attacking with a weapon, except you just let go partway through the swing, right? That's basically what a throw is. So, yeah, we want to really come in here. Wind this back. Wind that back. And maybe not that much. Make this elbow or collarbone a little bit better positioned. Something like that. And then this guy needs to be wound. Right back friggin' here. That looks right to me. How does it look over here, though? I don't have a problem with that. That looks correct. I think that's good. Then we just want to root everything in. Key everything in, sorry. Frame 30 here, we want to release. Just gonna twist our hip that way. Bring this down a bit. Twist that way. Just do a full body fix up here. Kind of yoink that bastard right there. Not the ball. This. Like that. Then we can open the hand up as well, but we gotta fix a couple things first. This guy here needs to kind of be tucked away. The head needs to be corrected in its position as well. Like so. And then we can just kind of fix this. Just find the right hand thumb to index finger here. And then maybe get the thumb to calm down a little bit. That's a little excessive on the thumb. Maybe we can open the index higher. Straighten him out a bit more. Up, throw. I'd say that's pretty good. Eat that there. And then we want to do a nice ease in and out. So we're gonna go 2 frames here, key this in, sort of drag this about there. And then we just need to do an in-between here, where we're actually gonna completely fix this position. I don't know what the hell this arm's doing. So we just need to fix it. Just tweak this hand position like that. Maybe we can fix that up. And then here we want to just copy and paste these keys so that the hand doesn't just open up in the beginning of the animation. It stays kind of closed and locked, and then it releases. Yeah. Okay. It looks a little fast. Let's see if we can make this a touch longer. This thing would cooperate. I like that. And then we want to do a snap recovery, right? So we're at 32, we want to go to 34, key all these in. And we're just going to push this even farther. Nice and low. Really kind of push that in a bit. And fix this as well. And then snap. Something like that. And then let's see what we can do here. Throw. And we kind of want to do a bigger recovery here, so we would go. I guess we can do this. Kind of sink down a little bit. Kind of get depressed. Starting to straight out a bit. I think kind of bring this arm over to calm down a bit. Like that. Just fix the clavicle position here. And kind of bring this back forward. Like that. I think that's pretty good. Key that in, go a couple frames early. That's way too fast. Let's try something like this. Oopsie. The timing's just way too quick of a recovery. We want it to be nice and relaxing. Yeah, I like that. And then, we'll do one of these. Come back here. Start to tilt this guy's back up a bit. And begin the sort of like twisting of the body. Kind of fit onto the hip. He's got to get his next axe, right? He threw his axe. It's time to get the next axe. So then we can go in here. Like that. Didn't mean to move that, but whatever. It's fine. Push that in a bit forward again. Then what we want to do here is close the fist as well. And then we just want to copy the last frame. Then we can just copy this. I think Control V. Root. Yeah. He's just got endless throwing axes. I like that a lot, actually. That's really fun. What do you guys think? I think that looks fun. Now we just got to do some overlapping action and then we're set. Bro. Now the throwing axe is going to be like a homing missile, and it's just going to hit the target it's aiming for. So it's not going to I'm not too concerned about the animation not being perfectly accurate, causing it to miss. I cast Axe, yes. Do I like horror games? Shit. I'm sorry, Coolest. Yeah, I don't mind them. I don't play them a lot, but I don't mind them. Like, I got, I don't know if you really call this a horror game, but I've been playing Dead by Daylight. I think Kit did a dating sim version of that game. And it's basically like, it's a 4v1 monster game, so there's 4 people who are survivors who try to escape a certain area, and then the other player is the killer or the monster. I think they call that an asymmetrical multiplayer game or something like that. It's pretty fun. I played a little bit of Outlast. It was pretty tricky. But yeah, I'm not a huge horror game fan per se, but like I don't hate them. I don't have anything against them. And I've played a couple things, but not a lot, to be honest. I kind of like my RPG and I like my dark RPG. Amnesia are good, yeah. There was actually a mod in Skyrim that was inspired by Amnesia, and it's really fun. It was in the original one. I don't think it's in the new game. Like the special edition, I don't think they converted it to run on special edition. It was like Lord Balter's Playground or something like that, and basically you took drugs and you got into a torture chamber, and then you were like a whole lot of pop-ups and shit happening and stuff like that, but it was fun to play. Especially when your character's ridiculously overpowered. Because, like, he springs a trap that's supposed to, like, kill you instantly, and it doesn't do any damage because you have, like, frickin' 10,000 health, and it doesn't matter. I liked being overpowered in Skyrim. It was always fun. I did, like, a vampire build, and I would be ridiculously overpowered and have all these crazy abilities and slow time abilities and just fuck everything up instantly. Yeah, that's pretty good. The newest ones are really good. Isn't there one, I think it's Amnesia, where it's like World War I, and it's like a werewolf or something? The Bunker, yeah, Amnesia the Bunker. It's $10 right now. I already spent a lot of money this week. I don't think I can spend any more. It's Christmas, but that's tempting. When does the sale end? What kind of sale is this? I wish I could tell you why it's on sale. So I was like, well, if the sale ends like January 3rd or something like that, I'll pick it up in the new month. Because that looks fun. I could stream that game. Shit my pants on stream for you guys. The Bunker is the scariest Amnesia I played. Rebirth was a close second. Well, everyone is saying that. Like, from the reviews on that, on the Steam page, everyone's saying that one is the scariest one. So it's very rare, especially for sequels of horror games, to get scarier. They typically tend to tone down the horror elements so that you capture that broader audience that everyone seems to love. So it's good that they're going farther in the direction. Rather than, because I think that's the biggest, the trap that most game companies and studios fall into. Yeah. Well, you're fighting against, or I don't know how the Amnesia games work, so maybe it's like you're hallucinating, but you're fighting against like a werewolf, so like the only thing your gun really does, or some sort of monster, at least some sort of beast monster, the only thing it really does, I think, is just kind of like maybe temporarily scare it off, or just make it angry. Like, it's not like the gun lets you kill the beast. From what I've seen, maybe you can shoot it to death, but I don't think you can. That'd be kind of funny, though. You're playing the horror game with the big bad monster chasing, you just shoot him right away, and then the game's over. It's like, oh, well, okay. So yeah, we're gonna go in here. Animation sequence, throwing axe. I guess just throw. Oh, it's got to be a one-hand shield. Because this is the one-hand shield variant. One-hand shield, throw. Throwing axe, throw. I guess. Open that up. Yeah, that looks fine. And so the last animation we'll do today, we'll just do the one-handed animations for it. I'll do the two-hand animations off stream, and then we'll do the coding on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Oh, fuck. Next week's Christmas. Shit. I don't think I'm gonna do game dev next week. I don't think I can. I got a Christmas thing on Thursday. I got, obviously, Christmas. The 24th, I might technically be free, but I gotta work on the Monday here. So I could do the first 2 days technically. I don't think I want to, though. I think I would rather just get ready for Christmas with the family and get that sorted out. So I think next week is just shot. I got a Christmas on the Friday. Like, these 3 days, I'm completely shot. And then I think we'll go to normal on New Year's. I don't really do anything on New Year's Eve. So I don't really give a shit. New Year's Day, I don't really do anything special. So we'll do a normal week on New Year's. But, yeah, next week's going to be a shit show. So I think next week is off. Just because of Christmas is smack in the middle. Like, if Christmas was on the weekend, it might be a bit easier to swing. I might be able to do like the Friday or the Thursday or something like that, but it's kind of smack in the middle of the fucking week, so that ruins any kind of plans I think I could set for the week. So I guess we're probably not going to get back to this throwing axe until the 30th. But it is what it is. I will get my end done. That's all I'll say about that. I will get my end done. If I have to be... If I'm up till frickin' 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve, I'll figure it out. I don't think it'll be that late. It's not that hard of an animation to do for our little Christmas project. I don't think it'll be that bad. The question is, I just need to get the music and whatever Tyrion's going to do with the background that he wants to finish up on. We'll figure out what that is for that project. I won't go into any more detail than that, but due to it being technically a secret, and I may have already mentioned too much, but that's fine. It'll be fine. We'll set this guy to 385. 385, sir. And we want this to be 90 frames, I guess, so 475. And we kind of just want to do the inverse of what we did before, where we equip the axe. Now we want to put the axe away. But yeah, I'm not too concerned about the, I'm not too concerned about it. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. I still got to get one more thing for my dad, though, for Christmas. I'm a little under budget with him, so I need to buy him another thing. And I think I know what I'm going to get him. I just need to go out and get it. And then wrap presents. So that element's going to be fine, but yeah. I always get like a little bit of anxiety from Christmas stuff. Just because it's like, even though no one gives a shit, right? Like when it comes to like gift stuff, nobody really gives a shit if you get a bad gift, right? Like if I got a gift and I didn't care about it, whatever. You're just kind of like, oh, okay, thanks. And then you just don't use it. And it's not the end of the world, but you're always... When it comes to somebody else, you're always thinking, oh, they're going to make us... Well, you don't think they're going to make a scene, but you kind of... You feel worse giving somebody a bad gift than getting a bad gift. At least I do. So we're just going to slap that axe away there. That. Oopsie. Fuck you too, then. But outside of that, I think it'll be fun. I'm just, yeah, we got a Christmas... for my dad's parents, like extended family on Boxing Day. And then the 27th is my mom's side's Christmas. And then obviously Christmas Day is the immediate family. And then there's, yeah, so that's just 3 days out of the week just completely lost. And, yeah, that's just not gonna work. I may as well just... not bother streaming on the week of Christmas. And then we'll be back to normal the next week. Hey, Loopy, welcome. I think I remember you. You're on Dice's chat all the time. Welcome on in, dude. We're doing some animations. And for the throwing axe. So we got the throwing axe code figured out. Now we're just doing some animation sequences to kind of put it all together. So we're just kind of... We want to put the axe away here. So yeah, grab this, throw it here. And then I guess here... We'll do the reach across for the sword and the scabbard. So we'll kind of do a bit of a flip here. The body always contorts in weird positions. Because you don't put all the data in right away, right? So he's still trying to hold his shield out here. And all that sort of stuff. So it's his body's all contorted and weird. Until we fix it. Like that. Then yeah, we just want to do a little bit of a sort of yoink there. We just want to kind of tuck that in right around there. A little closer to the hilt. Then our elbow is doing unspeakable horrors. As our elbow aimer says that. Now our elbow is actually sticking out of our body. And we should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. That will pass. And then the last frame has to be frame 0 here. So that it blends perfectly into the mode. So we go in here. Yeah, and then it goes like that. So we need a couple tweens in here. First and foremost, I want a secondary anticipation. Or an anticipation, I should say, not really a secondary one. And we just need to go... Yeah, we'll do half. Now, we don't want to go halfway. So we want to go 400 here. We'll paste that in. Yeah, we're just going to kind of... do a little tiny subtle animation here. Like that. So he goes up. Lift this pelvis up higher. So he goes up and then down. And then we need an in-between here, which is mainly just a hand correction. So we can just stick our hand out like this. Kind of do that. Then we want to open up the hand as well. So we're going to go down here. Key all that in. And then come out here. open all of this up. So his hand's nice and open like that. Then come down here. And we're just going to close the hand. So we're just going to do a copy paste. You don't have to guess what the closed hand position is. Like that. And then, yeah, you can see how he kind of grips that. We're going to do a Control-C here. And we're going to just do this here. And then just bump this over a few frames. So he goes in, grabs, and then he comes up. We need an in-between here as well. So we're going to go 450 to 460. We're just going to find our hand position. And basically what we want to do here is kind of make a nice linear motion like that. What that's going to do is that's going to allow us to sort of look like he's drawing the blade out, right? Something like that. And then out here we want to do another kind of in between. Like that. Let's delete that. I don't like that. It doesn't flow. Just kind of like that. That's better. We're going to correct this, actually. Let's key this in so we can have an ease into that pose. Like that. What we want to do here is just jump this over a bit. And then come in here and just kind of straighten that out. That looks good to me. I'll just do this one quick. And then this guy here. I think that should be all we need to do. Let's see. So yeah, he's basically just canceling his throwing axe and picking up his sword there. I think that looks good. Okay, so let's get some overlapping action in there, and then we'll call this an animation. Let's zoom in nice and close. Two for that one. Left hand we'll leave alone. As long as they're moving on different frames, it sells the effect. Two for that one. Yeah, if they're on different frames, it sells the effect. It doesn't have to be necessarily a specific order. Yeah, you get that nice little sheath drawn. It looks good. I think that looks fine. And again, we can play with the speed later, but this is the speed we kind of had for the other ones, so we're going to keep it consistent. And then if we feel like it needs to be faster, there's a very easy way to speed it up. So we're going to go bake animation sequence, animation sequences, character, one hand, then just go animation sequence, one hand, field, underscore, unequip, throwing axe. Sure. Enable the root motion. I think we got it. Okay. So now we have unequipped throwing axe, throwing the axe, the stance. So if you're aiming, this is what it's going to look like. And then we have the equipped throwing axe right here, where he sheathes his sword and pulls out the axe. And as I mentioned before, let's say I want to make this faster. I'm like, oh, that's a little slow. 1.3. It's a little faster. 6. Boom, 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 boom. You can't even really see what's going on at 6. But then you can just set it back to default or whatever you want to do. So that is a really handy maneuver. This is going to have code in it. So we want to find the unequipped throwing axe right here, and we just want to create anim montage. Save it. And that's going to be it for game dev. Let's get into some Shiv and relax for a little bit. You need to be verified on Twitter to comment on the streams. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I saw you do that, Loopy. I noticed that on the notification settings. But yeah, let's get into some Shiv. Let's relax for the rest of the day. We had a really big week. We got the throwing axe working, and we got a whole bunch of clutter placed for level 1 with the new instancing mesh so that it runs way smoother. And we'll save all that. Get into some party time. But yeah, the way Unreal Engine works and how most game engines work is if you put something into a level, it causes what's called a draw call, so your computer has to register what's going on and what's grabbing it. And then when... so each object you put in can potentially add a draw call to it. When you do something called a mesh instance, what it does is it says, we're going to take this mesh and we're going to spawn it dynamically all in one shot. So instead of saying, okay... It's basically like, think of it like you're giving your computer, instead of one task to do at a time, you give him a list of tasks to do at the same time. So instead of just like, if you were doing chores or something and it said, clean this dish, you can say, here, this is a pile of dirty dishes, clean all these dirty dishes. It's much more efficient than clean this dish. Okay, now clean this dish. Now clean this fork. Right? It's just how that works. If that makes any sense. So we used instancing to fix up the static meshes so that we could get it to run a lot smoother and a lot faster. And we did see probably like a 10 frame increase on the frame rate, so that's good. All right, there we go. Going good. Let's turn on the desktop audio so people can hear the game. There we go. Perfect. So, let's go kill some bad guys. Limited time, Shivmas. Oh, there you go. You're back. Oh. Yeah, I think you dropped out for a sec.
Oh, Squishy, you're muted in Discord. I can't hear you.
Yes, I am. There we go. Much better.
There we go. Now I hear you. What's going on?
Going good. Yeah, we were watching a movie this morning on Discord, so I had my mic muted.
Anything good?
It was not as good as I remembered.
That's how a lot of movies are.
It was an obscure movie from my, I guess, childhood that I haven't watched in years.
Yeah.
It's called Joshua. It's about a kid in, like, New York who's, like, secretly torturing his parents. Psychologically, he's like a psychopath.
Sounds like a fun premise.
Yeah. It's a slow burn. He doesn't get up to, like, it's not like a Damien or something like that, where, like, he's the Antichrist and he can, like, do all this crazy shit. It's more grounded than that, but it's,
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, it was. There were things that could have been done better, but it's got a pretty good cast. It was all right.
You got game invite?
Got a game invite. Oh shit!
Start a game.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
I
I've
thought I
been
already
waiting on the
grabbed it.
main menu for an invite.
Let me get out of that and let's try that again. Sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
There we go. That should work. He got a little
Accept.
carried away.
There we go. I know. Not even in the same squad. There we go. Now it should be smooth sailing.
Here's hoping. What does it say here? Limited time game mode. They talk about fixing those shit servers. Doesn't look like it.
They should. I mean, sometimes it gets really bad.
Yeah, I noticed that, especially recently.
Yeah.
But maybe the plan is just
I
to
don't know what it
scare
is.
everybody away. Scare all the new players
Maybe.
away that just bought your game, and then it'll go back to normal.
That might be what happens, actually. Let's see, what team are we on? I guess this is the Christmas team.
Yeah, I guess we're Christmas out of this scenario. Stop the
This
convoy.
is Christmas color. Let's stop these French bastards. Oh. I got me with a headshot with a hammer. Already off to a good start.
I
getting
got
double
messed
teamed.
up. That was terrible.
These guys are pretty decent so far. We have this guy who's just fucking team killing over here.
Tell that. He's gotten ahead of himself. I'm getting up.
Oh my gosh, that guy has the big ol' sword. Actually, we're starting to stop the convoy now.
Got him.
We're doing a decent job now.
That guy just fucks me up. Damn.
Oh, I was about to get the res. Fuck.
I
Is
was
there an
just
archer somewhere
being
over here?
schooled.
Looks
Yeah,
like you
that
got
guy
shot.
right there.
Come here, boy. Oh, he's slippery.
Yeah, he's done it before. I can tell you that much.
Ooh, 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 he's unarmed now. He's got friends. Shit. I was gonna get him, but his friends came in. I have doubts that our ballista guy is doing much.
Got him. Yeah, I'm not doing amazing. We'll figure it out.
I'm doing all
We're
right.
warm up. It's warm up.
I'm getting some
learn.
kills in.
Yeah, I'm getting a couple kills, but I'm usually better than this.
Nice. I'm shutting them down actually over here.
It's more than likely that we win this, actually, I think.
I think so too. I mean, we're doing really good on time actually.
Yeah. Oh, big hit there. Yeah, I don't know what their plan is.
Oh shit! That's right side's getting pushed now.
Oh no.
Making a little progress now. I feel like we can take it back.
Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm not stressed.
Either am I. I mean, if this is any indication, I don't think they would do better even if they got past this point.
Yeah, they're in trouble, unless they get some good people on their team.
Did you just get a javelin kill right there?
Yeah, I pinned them pretty good, eh?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, these guys are struggling.
That guy got immediately fucked up. It's always fun to see them when they come at him from a bunch of angles.
Yo, so a lot of their guys are playing defensively rather than offensively.
Yeah. And we're just pushing them back. We're just like, yeah, we go back.
Yeah.
Everyone goes back, sorry. Yeah, I can't do
Sorry, Trump's in office now. You're going back.
This is stained old France, you're going back.
Oh, triple teamed. Sorry, this is White Boy Windsor. It's Merry Christmas hours. Oh yeah, we got this. I don't even think they have enough time. It's very unusual to get stopped at the first objective.
Those siege ramps are getting too close for comfort. Stop them now.
Oh shit, they're pushing the right side now. Maybe. We don't have a lot of dudes on the right side anymore.
Why is that catapult just pushing itself?
That's a good question. Some next level sorcery on display.
Yeah, I think we won, but I don't think they can move it fast enough. Even if we stopped playing the game, we'd win.
I think so too. They actually got it pretty close there. Almost feel bad for them.
I mean, they're having a bad day. If you lose first objective, you're having a bad day. You're not turning that around.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very demoralizing. I just realized the catapult has like Christmas stuff on it.
Wow.
How
they
bad
killed
was it?
they killed more of us than we did of them, but they couldn't get them through. That's crazy.
I think part of the reason is they were playing incorrectly. They were playing on the back foot a lot.
Yeah, I think they were just playing team deathmatch. And I think there was a lot of them that were like bowmen. Who were just at the back line shooting, and it's like, well, your goal isn't to kill the enemy. Your goal is to push the carts.
The siege of
They really
Yeah.
fucked up.
Oh, I guess we're happy holidays now.
Happy holidays, crew.
How the turns have tabled. Hopefully if they get to the end, then we get the favorable glitch.
We are besieged. Go forth and quash this pathetic rebellion. Masons, we must stop those siege towers.
Oof. That was just an ass kicking. I really hate that they take your ranged enemies and just go, yeah, run at them. Like, that's not how you would do it. You would stay back and throw your ranged stuff. But it's like, no, you gotta charge them. That guy is just a menace. No one can deal with him.
Buddy. Like, they're making a big push now.
Freaking catapult.
God.
There we go. That guy was a goddamn menace to society. We couldn't Couldn't deal with them.
Yo, I single-handedly held that right tower back for quite a minute there. That left one's getting pushed really hard.
Yeah. There's one
Definitely
kill.
getting this one.
Another big kill there. Thanks to the catapult, or trebuchet. Is a trebuchet a catapult? Or is catapult a specific thing? I feel like it's a type of catapult, but I could be wrong.
I don't know the
Catapult could be just a
technical
fixed arm.
definitions.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people use the terms interchangeably too.
Oh, right through his face. And then he died to an arrow.
I think there's like some differences. Like I think the trebuchet uses like a counterweight system where the catapult doesn't. But I could be wrong.
No, I think the catapult uses a counterweight. Because I don't think they were spring-loaded. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe
not
it is
sure.
spring-loaded.
I thought
I'm
they
just
were
looking at
spring
this.
loaded. Well, at least under torsion or.
Yeah, I think it was torsion that propelled the catapult. I
Yeah,
think you're right.
I think counterweights did the trebuchets.
It was also, it's more like a sling rather than just a stiff basket that kind of propels upward.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Might as well let this shite sort itself out.
I just got killed by Drew Hefner. Sounds like he wanted to say Hugh Hefner. Threw an axe at
I
me.
just got messed up by that guy. Dang. He's super aggressive and doesn't care. That makes him pretty good. Honestly, this is a lot more balanced than the first time. I think these guys are pretty comfortable. They got a lot of time left.
I think they're gonna get it. We're definitely giving them a run for their money, though. It's not for nothing.
Got
Going
him.
hard on their own catapults, too.
JRE fanboy. Who's that? That's Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Ah, fucking fire pit.
Oh my gosh. I killed 2 people and the third one gets me from behind. There's no end to them. I'll fight you. I'll fight you.
Insta-dead. Fucking shovel.
My gosh, man. These guys are getting a little tough here.
Yeah, I think they auto-balanced us to be on the shit team.
I think so, too. We had it too easy last match.
Towers are at the wall. Soldiers, defend the fort walls.
Ooh, headshot. That was a complete random headshot.
Oh.
Oh, this guy's a bastard.
I would just say it's skill. The snowman.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he definitely is when he's got friends.
No match. No match for him.
As we are flourishing, if I measure our efforts by
This outcome was only surprising by the measure of how bad it actually was. Word that I will command you soldiers
Tearing down the banner.
They're trying to put their banners up. I ain't having it.
It'd be cool if we could burn down the siege towers.
It would be neat. Oh my gosh, this guy knows what he's doing over here. There's a guy with a spear and a snow head, and he's pretty good.
Yeah, that halberd. It'll get you.
It's the easiest kill of my life. That guy put up no defense.
Oh, I fell in something.
Get a little bit of lag now.
I guess there's a pit at the gatehouse. That's an instant
I think there's a couple of them. Yeah. I don't know where you go to activate them. I think it's somewhere on the lower floors. These guys are doing scarily too good.
Ooh, I thought that was a teammate. Whoopsie. Let my guard down for a sec. Not a good idea.
Really good.
Repel the enemy from the wall.
Killed the archer. Killed another guy.
Fuck, man. I got a lot of damage that round.
You fools, they have nearly taken control of our
Wow, yeah, that is really laggy.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty bad lag now.
He straight up swung at me, and the hit registration went like a good half second after he already finished his animation.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I wonder if people in game chat are commenting on it.
Yeah, they're complaining about the lag.
Must be that people are still playing this. A lot of new people. Oh, that left tower's getting pushed.
Yep. They're really taking their sweet ass time getting this.
taken control of our walls.
You know, even when we had the numbers up there, I don't see the progress bar going down.
No.
Oh, I didn't get the chance to get up here.
The Gathians have taken the walls.
It's alright. We got it.
Protect the camp for the order.
Actually, this is like a freebie objective. They're gonna get this.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy. You just throw the thing on the thing.
That just straight up didn't register. I swung my
Yeah,
mace
I'm
right
getting-
through.
People are hitting me from outside of like the range of a one-handed weapon. It's nuts.
Mhm.
I think the biggest strat here is the puppy guard their torch spawn.
Manjaxed. You're nuts.
Yeah, this lag is affecting my gameplay now. Seems like it's coming out of nowhere too.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone from like Iran decided to join the lobby. Fuck everything up.
Possibly.
Although I don't think this is peer-to-peer, but maybe it is. I don't know.
My gosh, I hate getting double teamed.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh yeah, they're getting this. We can't even like puppy guard
Beautiful
their
shot.
torch spawn. I'm getting no hit registration at all. It is getting pretty bad.
Destroying the camp. Stop them.
That is terrible. That was awful.
How?
Yeah, this is lagging. We'll see. Maybe it calms down.
Getting bad.
Hurry! Block those siege ramps.
Hopefully, I mean it's not as bad as it was the other night, but it's still not good. Nice, nice. We're doing pretty good over here.
Yeah, I think we're alright.
Oh, they're starting to move it. A generous amount of time. I can help you out. Oh, I was just about to come to your aid, Squish.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There he
Killed
goes.
him. I avenged you.
Very based. Oh, you got the Warhammer too. That's nasty.
This thing does so much damage because everyone plays knight.
Yeah. Warhammer is a nasty, nasty weapon.
It really is. Nice. I managed to harass their archer a bit. Yeah, you know, everyone uses axes and swords. I think people are sleeping on, like, the damage bonuses of, like, the Warhammer and maces.
Yeah.
Too good.
I think the server's starting to smarten up a bit. It's still a little jagged, but I think it's getting better.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hit registration now. Ooh, I just got a big fucking kill right there.
I went behind these two people who were doing a 2-on-1 on against one of our guys and just did a big swoop with the mace. Immediately changed the fight. Like, just
Yep.
double hit, 70 apiece, and they're just like, oh fuck.
I know, I just heavy swung someone's head off his shoulders into the like next fucking realm.
Alright.
There's fish inside the well.
He's done.
Seems like the right flank is pretty well taken care of. Seems like the left flank is the one that needs attention.
Wow. That should
Gosh.
have been a hit. That should have been a hit. I don't know how that didn't hit him.
Wow, they are moving this thing up fast now.
Yeah.
This left flank is almost there. We really gotta put some bodies on it. I can't even get close to this thing right now. They're definitely gonna get this one. They're just walking it in.
The siege rams have almost reached the walls.
I just punched a guy
Are you
to
just
death.
punching people? Yeah, where's your weapon?
I threw it at the enemy.
Oh, that's a very tactically sound maneuver, I think.
Yeah, I got extra spears. We're fine. Another big kill there.
My gosh, I can't believe how far we let them just walk that thing up before we put some pressure on it again. I think they have enough time to get it though.
Yeah, I think we're fucked. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, we definitely are. Someone just tried to throw shit at me. Like someone literally threw a fucking turd at my shield.
What I would do.
You know, it's one of my favorite things to do. Back when I used to do duels in this game, the dueling mode, I used to fucking down people, then execute them by throwing turds in their face. Come here, boy.
Tons of points on that one. Technically deserting, but fuck it.
I'm just gonna fight until they kill me.
The best way.
If I'd known this is what her offspring look like, I'd never have poked your mother.
Here, man, they are just... They picked up momentum. I don't know if they got more players along the way, but they're doing it.
Yeah, my hit registration's bugging out again, too. I think when this game's done, we'll leave the lobby and rejoin and see if that helps.
Yeah, that might help. Can't hurt.
Ooh, lost his arm.
My arm. I'm gonna end this archer's whole career.
Cream Pie May. Well, you're dead now.
So he didn't get his cream pie. Hopefully one day he gets his dream cream pie.
Yep. Oh, boat fell over. Oh, that's a shield, actually. It just looks like a boat. It's just that big.
You know, the flanks are entirely like deserted, so you could just go up the flanks and get to their archers. That's what I just did last round.
Yeah, it's pretty much just bum rush. Yeah, I got clipped from a guy behind.
Kill that guy, let's go. We're putting up a decent defense over here.
Yeah, they're not taking the courtyard for shit.
Like fighting on the outskirts of the courtyard. Yeah, they're like not very tactically focused on the courtyard. They're just like fighting everywhere else. Just worried about them getting like a very sudden burst of momentum.
Gotcha, bitch. Out spear chuck the spear chucker. Let's go.
It's nice. You love to see it.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I wonder if this game just takes turn taking shits on the other team server side. So, like, it's starting to feel a little bit better on my end. Maybe it's shitty on their end. Someone's got, like, a Christmas cane he's getting ready to swing out. Team kill. Oopsie daisy.
See it?
Headshot with the knight. You think that visor would do more?
These guys
Kill
are
them
not
with the
tactically
shield.
focused. You love to see it. These guys are not tactically focused at all here. Oh, are they starting to take it now?
They're starting to try.
It's gonna make a difference.
5 kills there, that's pretty good. We're at 16 for the archer. That's only 2 levels away from longbow or warbow.
120 damage against a guy with my one-handed warhammer. That is so much damage. I'm getting a little bit of that lag, a little bit of hit registration issues.
Yeah, it seems to come and go. Comfy, welcome on in.
Hey, it's Comfy. How you doing, Comfy?
Playing
Good to
with
see you,
Tomboy. You recognize his voice?
Yeah, Comfy's been to my streams a few times. You know, I think they could have gotten this objective, but I think they were just not playing the objective at all. They were just playing TDM on the side.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan was. Oh, he walked right into my spear. Doing good. That's good, Comfy. Yeah, we're doing alright. Got some animations done today. 4 animations on the stream, and now we're just capping the day off with some good old-fashioned hack and slash.
Yep. Playing a game where you can actually throw your axes at people.
Ooh, I didn't get the kill on that.
We're about to win. I can't believe it.
They didn't even get close.
We have saved Morrig's heir!
We did our best. I don't believe you.
I don't think they did. I feel like they could have won it if they actually played the objective and weren't just fighting on the sides.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Good game.
Oh, we smoked them in kills. Holy crap. Someone must
we?
have
Let me
rage
look.
quit.
Oh, yeah. We got
I was
almost
getting
100
a lot
on
of
them.
kills.
Shit.
I got almost 100. Like, I got a lot of kills at the end. I was getting my ass kicked at the beginning, though.
Yeah. Oh, this is a cool match.
I'm gonna do a big, like, monastery kind of thing in the my game level, and that's probably gonna be the closest I can do to, like, a stone castle for that theme in my game, but I think it's gonna look really good. But we'll
Cool
have
to
to
see.
see.
Is that going to be like Nordic architecture too?
No, it's England. So the setting's mostly in England, so
Oh,
most of the
yeah.
architecture's English. Which is actually not that
Oh, I
different.
see.
Like, Anglo-Saxon and
Not
Viking
drastically.
stuff is pretty similar.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more of a focus on, like, sea monsters and stuff, but, like the Celtic stuff, it all kind of blends together pretty similarly. It's not perfect match,
Yeah,
but it blends
there's-
pretty well.
Definitely a lot of forced sharing back then.
Yep.
Agathians! We must hold the front
I think
line
forced
until we
sharing is the most
reinforce our
clean way you can say it.
position. Agathians, remove the infectors from our staging area.
Ah, team damage. Oopsie daisy. Ooh, good hit there.
There's not many people on this objective right
Bathhouse
here.
boss.
I think once again,
Yeah, it seems kind of mixed. Some of this fire, you can't even see the actual flame on it.
that's what happened to me. Oh my god, I just watched our teammate eat an arrow to the face.
Reinforcements are almost here! Hold our positions!
You know what would be a good mechanic? If you kick somebody who's crouching, they fall over.
Hold fast! The tyrant's falling!
That
So,
would
like-
be pretty fucking funny to see. Just go prone. I mean, they already kind of have that kind of thing with
The charge attack, yeah.
when you tackle people, yeah.
Our reinforcements have arrived! Consolidate our forces!
Oh, I'm getting hit reg issues.
Forward! Escort the ram to their gates! The success of our offensive hinges on its destruction!
Oopsie. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lag too, I think. That didn't feel right.
I hope we get to the end on this match.
Do not let the Masons impede our ram!
You
But
know
if we
what's
do,
funny?
I really hope we don't get a dumbass. What's up?
When I'm testing my game and I do like the quick mouse turn check to see if my frame rate's taking a hit.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, oh, if I feel like there's a little drag on my mouse, that I need to work on upping my feed rate so it's a little bit more responsive. And then every game I play that I don't have a problem playing has more mouse drag than the game I'm actually like developing and testing, but I'm like super paranoid.
I would be too if I was making something too. I would be so concerned about frame rate. That's something you notice. That's like one of the most game-breaking like things you can have to deal with.
Like, I don't need 60 frames per second, but
Yeah.
I've never made a game before,
Pushing that ram! It
so
is the key to the kingdom!
I don't know how much I need to dumb my models down in order for it to all work and feel good. I think I'm actually probably on the low side for this. And I can probably push it up a little bit higher. But
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to play it safe. But every time I'm like, oh, am I pushing this too hard? Do I need to tone this down a bit because my frame rate seems a little off? And then I play a game like Hunt Showdown or this, and I'm like, oh no, this has a little choppy from time to time. Like this isn't perfectly
Oh my
stable
gosh,
frame
I'm
rate.
getting lag.
Maybe to people who do like frame counting and are super obsessed with frame rate have a problem, but I've always been like, if it doesn't hinder my ability to play the game, I don't care. Those guys actually pinched me in the corner. That was kind of smart of them. Still got the battering ram up.
Well fought, my brothers and sisters!
I was on the front end of the battering ram, and there was two guys pinching me in the corner, so I couldn't leave.
Shatter that gate! The demon Molric Terrorwind cowers somewhere within!
Sure. That was pretty odd. My internet just cut off.
Did you lose connection to the game?
I did.
Ah. Alright.
Pretty odd.
I will see.
The gate bends to our righteous will! Keep hammering away! We will not be denied
Maybe I can get back in.
access to the city!
Yeah, give it a shot. I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, it just pointed out now that you left my party.
Oh yeah, it just it says you're offline. Oh no, now it says you're online.
Alright, gates destroyed at least. We might end this thing pretty quickly at the way we're going.
Yeah, you go ahead. You can finish it. It seems like it's really hard though. Like the gunpowder barrel objective, that's pretty difficult.
The ends! Make your way through the
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
citadel! Look at the ends! We must use powder kegs to blast our way through the city ruins!
I think I found a new meta. Poke the feet. It's reduced
I mean, that
damage, but it's hard to block, so it's like they can't even block your attacks.
That was kind of the thing during real life. I mean, that's why people wear armor on their feet.
Yeah. Well, I know, like in HEMA, a lot of people who spar aim for the legs.
Yeah, it's a target. You know, especially if you got guys in a shield wall. I mean, their feet is the most unprotected area you can get, and no one likes getting stabbed in the feet.
Where are the enemy team? It's like they're not even showing up. But yeah, I don't know. I think with HEMA, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't think there's like competitive HEMA, right? Like, it's just practice pretty much. But like, or is there?
Yeah.
There's competitive matches. Like, I know there's like
There is.
HEMA MMA where they like do like kicks and stuff on each other, but is there like a unified scoring system? Because I know, like in fencing, I think like any hit is a hit. So if you land a clean hit anywhere,
So there is a.
or is there okay?
Yeah, there is a bit of a system. You know, it goes by a similar point system, and it depends on where, like, the competition specifically. Like, for instance,
Yeah.
sometimes you hit the guy, he hits you. Sometimes it's the first guy who hits gets the point. Sometimes both get a point. Sometimes nobody gets a point. And they only count, hits to the arms, torso, head.
Okay.
There are certain moves you can't do. Like, you can't thrust towards the head. You can't aim for the groin, obviously.
Yeah. Although that would be a lethal shot. I mean, I guess it's still a foul. Like, it can hurt even with the cup on. But like, if you stab someone in that region,
Yeah.
you probably have they'll probably bleed out.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of major blood vessels there,
Yeah. It's a nasty spot to get stabbed.
and it's also a very hard spot to effectively armor up too.
Yep.
I think that's why you see a lot of like plate mail curiouses. They go beyond the hip line
Yeah.
with the flare out.
Yeah. Big metal boners.
Yep, the best you can get.
I think half of that was like intimidation as well. Like, you wanna mess with someone's brain. Try
Make 'em
getting
think that they're
cut
happy to
down
fight
with
you.
a knight with a giant boner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we're blasting through this. Got 9 kills out of that. Life. That was a good one.
That's really good.
Especially for this class. Like, the knight is pretty easy to get a lot of kills because you just swing a really long weapon and you hit like 5 people at once, but Javelin's a hair trickier. Big kill there. Did you You didn't really pay attention much to the Game Awards, have you? Not really.
I haven't, no.
They
No,
got
I
a
didn't
new,
pay much attention at all to it.
They got a new Game Thrones game coming out, and it legitimately looks like something from like 2013, like just a 10-year-old
Really?
game. The hair looks
Is
really
that bad?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wonder how they make games that look so bad these days. You know, technology has come so far.
Well, it's weird too because it's like you got the budget to have the rights to the Game of Thrones IP. You have the budget to put a slot up on the Game Awards, which probably cost you $1 million. Why the hell don't you have a good-looking game?
Yeah. Makes me wonder, like, what the hell do these game companies pay people for?
I got the ends! The path forward is clear! Onward! Into the courtyard! I got the ends! Let us eradicate that mindless...
That's not too bad of a life.
We shall draw the dark
So we got
evil from its nest!
1 or 2 powder kegs planted. 3 minutes left.
Oh, that's pretty good. You guys are blowing through it.
We'll see.
Oh, I just got a text message. I got a dip. Something just
Alright.
came up.
No, it's all good.
Oh, it was fun playing though, Squish.
We'll catch you next time.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have to play again soon.
Yep.
Catch you later, man.
See ya. Owie. What level are we? I don't think we're gonna get it, chat. I think we lost. This is one of the hardest objectives to hit, though. Ah, fuck. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh no, we got it. Just gotta light that fuse up one more time.
failed you, my brother.
That's it.
Do not
All right.
dream Agathon died with me.
Well, we did pretty good there. Let's call her there then. And we'll go find somebody to raid real quick. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let's go over here. Let's load up our Rumble page. Let's see who's live right now. We got Cool Frog. This guy is Scavenger. Roads to Victory. Yeah, I think we'll do Cool Frog. I would have thought... Balloomon would have been streaming today. I guess not. We'll do Cool Frog. Let's go say hi to him, and then we will call it a day. Confirm raid. Oh, let's try that again. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and we will catch y'all later.